For August the 14th.
Is this our third or fourth?
This is...
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. For August the 14th. Okay. And I just opened Dropbox instead of the documents.
That's alright.
So we're going to start off with some news. A little pause for news music. We don't actually have any of that.
We're working on it.
And no, we're not. And so we got news. News this week. Crazy news. Metroid turns 30.
Woo!
Yeah.
Big celebration.
Fan-made Metroid 2 remake in the style of the Super Nintendo, graphic-wise, with the gameplay mixture of Fusion and Zero Mission.
Those are like two of my favorites.
And it's amazing. The internet goes crazy. And Nintendo pulls the plug.
Right.
Like, within a day.
And it looks awesome. I mean, I expected them to do it. I'm happy people can still get their hands on it, though, because I really want to get it. I don't know if I can now, but...
I don't like PC gaming. It's not a thing for me. So...
Yeah, but...
I would never have played it.
Can you get it on Mac?
Well, I don't know. Probably not. But I still wouldn't have played it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have either.
I can't say... I tried it. When we first started the channel, I tried gaming on my Mac. I tried Steam. I tried emulation. I can't sit there at the computer desk anymore. I played a lot of Warcraft.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't do that anymore. I gotta move this seat around. I don't know what's going on.
I loved the original on Game Boy. I got it when I was really young. Played the heck out of it. So
yeah.
I would like to at least take a look at this at some point. But I wish. Well, what did Nintendo do for Metroid for the 30th?
They pulled a fan-made Metroid 2 game down off of the internet.
Oh.
They didn't do anything. Nothing.
That's sad, you know?
It is sad. They should have done something 30 years old, Metroid. But more importantly, they should hire this guy.
Yeah.
So he made this game. Without a doubt, he made this game knowing Nintendo was going to pull it down.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't making this... And without a doubt, he also made this game knowing that people would still be able to get it after the fact.
Yeah.
The internet. You know that going in as a game developer. You know that. So why... The question is then, why still make it? Well, that's easy. It's awesome, and a lot of people can enjoy it, and maybe you're just a good person who wants to share goodness with people.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Well, what's this? Kevin, I believe, said a lot of people, this is how they get their start.
And that was the other thing.
And stuff, so.
He makes this, whether Nintendo sees it or not, every game company will see this, and somebody will say, hey man, do you want a job?
Yeah.
So he makes this with the intention of having Nintendo pulling it down. And I don't think it's a coincidence that it was released so close to Metroid's 30th birthday to maximize the exposure. And then it gets pulled down. It gets a lot of good positive press. Nintendo gets some negative press, which doesn't matter to him either way, and it doesn't matter to Nintendo either way.
Yeah, I don't care.
It sucks that Nintendo pulled it down. It is a shitty thing to do. But I'm sure there's some legal reason that they have to, if they don't defend their copyright claims for their IPs, that they lose their... Like, if they let one go, does that mean that they have to let all of them go?
Yeah, I don't know. And they're really defensive of their IP.
They are, and I'm not a lawyer, I couldn't tell you. But they're not the only one. So's Rockstar.
I'm sure anybody.
You know what I mean? Sega is a little looser. They let more people do stuff with them, but Sega also is hemorrhaging money.
Yeah, fair enough. But, so that was one move by Nintendo.
One move by Nintendo. So, that's this week. Yeah, hopefully that guy finds a job with somebody good and then makes it a 2D side-scrolling Metroidvania-style game.
Yeah.
So what else happened this week? Last week we talked about Nintendo Power Archive being uploaded, or Nintendo Power being uploaded to archive.org. And as I suspected, it was not done by Nintendo. And that was verified this week when Nintendo also filed a cease and desist order for that. Yeah. And that got pulled down.
That's sad.
This one bothers me a little bit more. You've got the NES Mini coming out this year, and you're going to have people buy it. Yeah, there's going to be people who buy it who don't know about Nintendo Power, who don't know about archive.org, who, like the general masses, the ones who hear about it on CNN or hear about it on, Oprah gives a bunch away. Those people don't know about archive.org. They're not on the internet. They're not watching YouTube videos. They're regular, everyday people. They're the people that work at the cashier at Superstore. They're regular, everyday people. They have no idea. So for them to have it be up there on archive.org, it's never even a possibility in their mind that they would ever buy it. The people who do know are going to get it anyway. If I wanted a digital copy, I'm sure I could find one. So taking it down does nothing except cause ill will in this case.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe this is protecting any of their IP because they sold these off to U.S. game magazines anyway. But why they did it is because launching alongside the NES Mini is the Prima Games developed Nintendo Now You're Playing with Power book.
Yeah.
Which is launching with 7. It's a book that's coming at the same time as the NES Mini with 17 games in it, which just happens to be 17 NES first-party titles on the Mini. And it's excerpts directly from Nintendo Power as well as like behind-the-scenes sketches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they yanked it down, hoping to sell these books. But I don't think the paths would have crossed.
I don't either, but...
Joe Blow, who goes into EB Games and buys the hottest thing off the shelf, who, you buy this Prima Games guide right now, you get it 20% off.
Well, hold on.
He doesn't know what Archive.org. The mom who does that for Christmas doesn't know what Archive.org.
Do you really think they would have left this up if that guide wasn't coming out? They were going to pull this no matter what. It's what Nintendo does.
Yeah, you're right. We
They
said
didn't care. They just want it gone.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks. It's a shitty move to do that.
Yeah.
I believe Raiho Magnifico has a copy for anybody who needs to get a hold of it. Of all Nintendo Powers digitally.
I'm going to bring him a thumb drive or something.
Yeah, but that was the news this week. It was Nintendo, and I mean, obviously, people who are fans of Metroid were like, thanks, Nintendo, you fucking hammered Metroid on their birthday, you just stole that game down. Well, the guy put it up on the birthday, hoping that it would get taken down. Like, he wanted that press. He wanted, Guy uploads fan-made game in April, nobody gives a shit. Guy uploads Metroid 2 Remake on the 30th birthday of Metroid, and Nintendo pulls it down right away, IGN reports it.
Yeah, that's true.
The developers, don't be sheep, people. Obviously it was planned, and the guy expected this to happen. Just be happy that you can still get it, and that he did make it in the first place.
What did they do, Nintendo, for Metroid? Anything?
Nothing. They did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Metroid turned 30.
That upsets me more than anything.
We did more by having the cartridge count here, and I believe Ray Al was wearing a Samus shirt.
Yeah, he was. I mean, I understand that they're going to take it down. They were going to take it anyway. The same with the Nintendo Power thing. But to ignore Metroid on the 30th, that's sad,
Yeah. Well, they got Metroid Federation Force coming out.
That hurts me even more.
Yeah. So that's the news.
That's it for news?
The news is Nintendo still viciously defends their IPs online. Nintendo, what do you want to call this? This title will be called Nintendo Stomps on the Little Guy. That's what I'll be calling this one. That should be...
very clicky.
Yeah, very clickbaity. But it was to be expected. Anybody, I can't even be upset about it because I knew it was going to happen. Yeah. And I mean, I read a lot of tweets and stuff from people that are like, oh, I'm so angry. Oh, Nintendo, you're such a dick. What the did you think they were just going to, do you think this is the one? That's... You know what?
This is the one they're going to let go.
Yeah. Buddy, they're sitting there at the head office, they're going, oh, whoa. This one's okay. Come on, people. Don't kid yourself. Yeah, get outraged at the fact ahead of time that you knew it was going to happen. Or don't get outraged at all and just be thankful that the game was made. The guy who made it as a resume, he made it to be his resume into the video game world.
Yeah.
Got it out there, got his name out there, and you can get the game. Be happy about that. Try and be positive instead of negative all the time, Internet. I'm looking at you, Fitnat.
Oh.